Mr. Gathrigh's age, physical abilities, things like that, do you think that the prison would benefit from him in a work capacity if he were sentenced to life without parole?
I say yes. With my experience, not only just in classification, but as a former warden and even as a jail administrator, he's someone that's young, he's healthy. In reality, we need that labor, we need that sweat equity, and we will put him out.
Golly, bro. Could you look at his face, bro? What do you do after the judge says that to you? You know your life is done. You know it's over with. Cooked grits. Dunzo. Up in the air. Leave it there.
I wake up to the sound of the same old clock. Tick tock, it never stops.
Sweat equity. Bro, I'm sorry. That's a crazy fucking term. That shit is outlandish as hell, bro. Now, this is a term that's kind of been popping off ever since that whole Fulio case, ever since that judge said what he said to Shane Gathright. That was the first time at least first time I had ever heard anybody use the term sweat equity. Now, you might be asking why I bring this up. Well, I was on YouTube earlier. I scrolled past this video by Antonio Talks, also known as Antonio Speaks, Street Life and Sweat Equity. Bro, could you imagine being in the fucking courtroom, hearing the judge say some shit like that to you? Oh yeah, we need his labor. We could use that sweat equity. Bro, get me out of here now. So we're gonna check out this video by Antonio. He usually got some pretty good talking points. Brother is very educated. He always speaking up, being one of the frontline foot soldiers for the black community out there, speaking on issues, shining light on what's going on with us, making sure that our voice is being heard. So shout out to that boy Antonio, man. If y'all ain't never seen his channel, if y'all ain't been over there, make sure y'all go over there, fuck with the boy, like his videos, subscribe, all that good shit. But yeah, without further ado, man, let's go ahead and jump in this video. Let's take off.
Y'all know over here on this channel, man, we talk about racism, we talk about white supremacy, we talk about anti-blackness. And I'm just at the point of like, I know these people don't like us. I know about all of the agendas that they have thrown at black Americans, right? You know, slavery, Jim Crow, the black codes, redlining, denying benefits from the GI Bill, COINTELPRO, the crack epidemic, the heroin epidemic, the war on drugs, right? I understand all of these things, them pushing capitalism, all of this up the black community. And in 2026, we are seeing the backlash from that. With that being said,
I already know where he's going with this. I already know where he's going. And it's the same point of view I have. After everything that the United States has done to the black community, we understand the positions that they put us in. Like he's just talked about, redlining, all the discriminatory hiring practices, the discriminatory financial and economic practices, all of those things, right? We understand all of that. And we acknowledge that those things are real and are still having an effect on some of us to this day. Be that as it may, we can't ignore the fact that some of us do fall into and even contribute to that continuation of that system, that machine that's keeping us where we are. It sucked, but I mean, it's a reality. But let's hear Antonio's opinion, man, because I'm pretty sure he got a lot more facts and knowledge to drop on y'all than I do.
I think that is good. We acknowledge the past atrocities that happened to us, but also I don't want us to continue to dwell on it. If y'all noticed over here on my channel, recently I've been incorporating more videos tackling things that we do have control over. A lot of the negative elements in the community that I just dislike. Today we're gonna be talking about the glorification of street culture and also sweat.
Yes.
I made a video a few weeks ago where I was talking about the raccoons of the black community that we don't talk about. And basically I was stating that the same way, you know, we talk down on bootlickers, the tap dancers, the same way we treat those individuals, we gotta start treating these gang bangers and summer street dudes like that as well. And that is what I'm gonna dive into within this video, man. How
he's not wrong, because you'll find street dudes out here that put their gang before being black. Like they don't give a fuck about movements for blackness or, you know, the betterment of black people as a whole. They gang first. They gang first. My hood first, set first, whatever the case may be. And that's what I mean. Like ideas like that, even though it's not, you know, anti-black in that sense, it's anti-black in the sense that you are a part of something, you are a part of the oppressed, and you have no interest in trying to overcome your own oppression. So it's like when you do little things that help to maintain it, it's like, bro, we as black people, we have to call that out, bro. We can't ignore it. We can't act like, oh, well, that's different because yada yada yada. It's like, no, at the end of the day, a coon that's, you know, over here white knighting and bootlicking for white people is I won't say he's no different, but it's almost on the same plane as somebody who would directly say, oh man, I don't give a fuck about no white boy doing that to nah. He ain't gonna do it to me. This, that. So, I mean, I feel like even though they're not the exact same, they kind of two sides of the same coin.
Within our communities, these type of individuals are praised and put onto a pedestal. These dudes are seen as real for doing anti-black shit. So-and-so right here went to jail for killing 2 black men. Now he's labeled as a real dude? What? Buddy over here selling fentanyl, lace pills, and crack or whatever, poisoning the community. But guess what? We got a person that came home from college. He got him a degree, and people don't even want to show him no type of love. They gonna call.
Yep, what I said it in my Black Boy Max video, bro. Niggas do all this shit, but God forbid, let somebody be gay, bro.
Call him a square for going to school and getting a higher education. We praise and we glorify a lot of dumb, stupid ass shit. And I just want to give a little context just to myself, right? I am hood adjacent. I grew up smack dab in the middle of the hood. And if you don't know what hood adjacent mean, it is basically a person who grew up the hood environment, right? You grew up in the hood, but you're not a street dude. And this is like 90% of the people that grew up in the hood. Me personally, I grew up in Columbia, South Carolina, right? And my childhood home, y'all, it was
shout out South Carolina. My folks from Darlington.
Minute away from the colonies. Now, if you're from Columbia, you know the colonies has a very bad reputation. People call it like one of the worst neighborhoods in a city or whatever. In my opinion, the shit ain't that bad though. And I'm not bringing these things up to glorify it or anything, but had multiple friends that passed away to gun violence, in jail for gun violence, family, right? You know what I'm saying? So I never want to come off as demonizing these individuals, but it's just like the older I get, the less tolerant I am of it. I want to tell y'all a story that I think about all the time that happened to me. And I brought it up on my main channel before. When I was younger, I think like either 6th or 5th grade. I can't remember exactly. But basically, man, I got an older brother. He's a knucklehead, right? He was in the streets doing little dumb gang shit. And he ended up getting our house shot at. I remember this night because I woke up out the middle of my sleep and like the police or whatever, the detectives were outside of my room. I heard all this commotion. I opened up my door and they all outside my room. Tell me why, y'all, one of the bullets was literally like, it landed right next to my room. Let's say my room is like this. The door is right here. And it's a closet on the outside of my door. My bed is lined up right next to the door, just kind of far back. So the bullet hit right next in that closet, y'all. So if it would have hit over just a few like inches further, the shit could have hit me in my sleep. Who knows? I probably wouldn't even be here right now. And I mean, y'all probably got similar stories to this of friends and family that then got hit by straight bullets, passed away. They ain't got nothing to do with anything. All because of dumbass street politics. Now, this clip right here, NBA Youngboy.
Yeah, it's just sad because the older we get, we realize we have more control over this stuff. You just see how not worth it a lot of the things that people die in the streets over is. Most of these niggas be dying over getting robbed for drugs, dying for drugs, killing a nigga over a girl. You know, you shooting this nigga. You don't even know this nigga. You don't know this nigga from a can of paint, but you just know you ain't supposed to like him because he ain't from here. He from over that side. We gotta want better for ourselves at the end of the day. I think that's just all it is to it. I think we gotta want better for ourselves. And I think that starts with not wanting to see this type of destruction within our own community. Because if you don't care about yourself like that, if you don't, you know what I'm saying, really give a fuck about whether you live or die, and you just moving through life recklessly, you not gonna give a fuck about too much else, bro. That's just the way it is.
One of the reasons I even made this video, as of recently, he is beefing with Future. In this clip specifically, he said anything, all because of dumbass street politics. Now, this clip right here, NBA Youngboy, is probably one of the reasons I even made this video. As of recently, he is beefing with Future. In this clip specifically, he said something that I had to address. And let's listen to it.
Man, you niggas ain't no fucking gangsters. That's why y'all can walk around the states like that. Say, Pluto ain't no fucking gangster. Dude don't run around without no fucking security, especially not more than me.
Do y'all hear how he's talking? He's basically clowning someone because they don't
being a
watch
civilian
over their back 24/7. Once again, why do we glorify dumb shit like that? So I'm pretty late on this whole situation.
And then later on in that video, Youngboy I'm talking about literally the irony is insane. He gonna say, I watch niggas glorify the most pussy and dumbest shit I ever seen go on in my life. Nigga, what are you doing right now?
Caption, Julio Fulio Killer says gang life ain't worth it. At this point, we don't need a rocket science to tell us this shit. Most of the killings with this gang shit is basically retaliation, bruh. Niggas just don't know how to let shit go. Back in 2010, they brother probably got killed. They got revenge, back and forth, back and forth. At this point in 2026, they probably don't even know why they beefing. Let the shit go. Be the bigger man.
Literally what I said.
Man. It ain't worth it, boy. Like, it ain't worth it. Like, me being a rapper from my city and Fulio being a rapper from our city, it ain't worth it. Like, my mouth getting dry, sorry. Like, the dissing, the beefing, the shooting, like, for what? Like, for what?
For what?
For what, bro? Like I
Yeah.
said, y'all got all this pent up aggression. Go slide through a sundown town.
Yes, bro. That's what I'm saying. We got all this, that we got all the fuel and the aggression and the moxie. We got all that. We got all that. Why don't we use it to actually defeat the machine, bro? Let's make like the Power Rangers, bro. Remember how the Power Rangers used to, we might be getting our ass whooped individually, but when we come together and turn into this big ass machine, we gonna fuck niggas up every time.
Y'all niggas got all this aggression for other black people, but when it come time to really stand on business, easy, motherfuckers ain't doing shit.
Like, when you sitting in your cell alone, cold, it's lonely as hell in that bit. Everybody,
I know it get cold. He look like a skinny nigga too, like me. Hey, boy. For my fellow skinny niggas out there, y'all know when shit get cold, boy, oh, it is not a game. That shit is serious. And then you cold laying on that steel bed, laying on that fucking metal slab. And what if you get put in the hole too? If you get put on strip cell for some shit, they try to fuck with you and put you on strip cell. You sleeping your bare skin on that cold ass metal, no cup. Oh my God. They be doing folks bad in prison, bro. I'm telling you, y'all be thinking that this street life and gang, that shit so cool and fire right now. But what they don't tell you is your homeboys, your gang, your set, your OG, the bitches, your hoes, all of the shit that you love about the gang in the streets and all that, the money, the drug, ain't none of that shit gonna be there when you get to motherfucking prison. Yeah, that soft, wet, warm paradise that women carry in between their legs, you can kiss that shit goodbye. All your money ain't finna move the same because anything that you buy out here, you finna pay about 10 times more for it in prison. And who's to say that you're gonna be having motion like that? Your homeboys ain't finna call you. And this is the sad thing, bro. Once you locked up for a long ass time, bro, even your family's gonna get to a point where they gonna stop reaching out. That's when it's really gonna sit in, bro. When your mama been coming to visit you twice a month for 5, 6, 7 years, and then that turned into once every other month, and then she come on that visit and tell you, listen, baby, I ain't gonna be able to keep doing this. I'm getting older. When them conversations start happening, that's when the reality sets in. That's when you start having flashbacks of, damn, I was 15, 16, 17 years old, and these niggas was trying to tell me, but I wanted to be oh so gang, this, that, and the third. It's like, bro, there is better for us out there. There's better for us, even as much as white supremacy still tries to stifle on everything that the black community does. Still we rise and still we overcome. Black man, black woman, there is more for you. You better than this. You more than this. You know what I'm saying? Don't reduce yourself to this.
leave you. Like, nobody here for you. Like, the ones that's your ride or die, your girlfriends, whoever you love, the only person there for you is your mother. And maybe,
I mean, he ain't lying, bro. What you gotta know
Yeah.
is, to be fair to the people on the receiving end of this, the world gotta go on. Bills gotta be paid. Kids still gotta get fed. Roofs still gotta be provided and
Yep.
managed. This is why I say the whole street life thing is stupid, because these people are going to praise you, right? Let's say you go to jail for killing a nigga. The first couple of days, everybody gonna be on Facebook and Instagram saying free you. As the weeks go on and the months progress, those
gonna
posts
slow
are going to
down.
get less and less posted about you. Life gonna go on. But guess what? Hey, you a real nigga. You didn't back down and act like a whole ass.
Yep, you a real nigga and you still got 47 years left on the clock. Damn, I can't believe that's some nigga's real life, bro. Some nigga made a mistake young in his life. Moving out here reckless, you make one mistake at 18, 19, change your whole life, and now all of a sudden the next 40 years are gone. God damn, bro. This is why we have to nip this shit in the bud. We gotta prevent this. You know what I'm saying? We gotta take the recourse on the fallen ones, and we gotta try to rehabilitate them and teach the new ones, hey, this is the way to go.
when one friend, maybe, but it ain't worth it though, bro. It ain't worth it. I was 21 years old facing the death penalty. I never ever, my only interactions with law enforcement was traffic tickets. Wake up next morning, I'm facing the death penalty.
You hear that, bro? That's how fast it get real.
Worth it, bro.
That's how fast it get real.
This video right here is from another one of Fulio's killers. It says Fulio's killer get referred to as needed sweat equity.
Based on Mr. Gathwright's age, physical abilities, things like that, do you think that the prison would benefit from him in a work capacity if he were sentenced to life without parole?
I say yes, with my experience, not only just in classification, but as former warden and even as a jail administrator. He's someone that's young, he's healthy. In reality, we need that labor, we need that sweat equity, and we will put him out.
Golly, bro. Could you look at his face, bro? What do you do after the judge says that to you? You know your life is done. You know it's over with. Cooked grits. Dunzo. Up in the air. Leave it there.
There to work, because we do have an aging prison population, jail administration. We have that. So we put these young individuals to work.
Now, see, right now they branding everything as like, oh, yeah, we need this sweat equity and labor. But you know what this is really entailing? You know what this really is? We all know what it is. Let's just call it what it is, right? It's a little reminiscent of that, ain't it?
Some sweat equity out of them since they are young and actually can do the work.
Ooh-wee, boy.
And we talk about life without parole and death row, but for our jurors' education, in Florida, what does a life sentence without parole mean?
A life sentence in the Florida Department of Corrections means from the minute they're brought in, they're assigned an inmate number. He will be assigned an inmate number, and when he dies and leaves in a body bag, he will still have that inmate number. An inmate serving life will never, ever get out. There is no parole in the state of Florida, and they're not ever allowed outside the razor wire and the fence of a secured facility.
And this is why I try to stress, man, to all of the YNs. I don't even like referring to that term.
Just like that, bro. Just like that, life snatched away. Life over with. Every single thing that you had planned immediately deferred. Just like that. Tell you, bro, y'all better quit playing. Y'all better get your mind right, because the judicial system is not fucking playing with us, bro. They already want us up out of here as it is. Don't give them no extra ammo. Come on, man. We gotta refocus, man. Refocus, laser focus.
But if you live that lifestyle, I understand the circumstances of why y'all may go down doing the dumb and wrong things. But we gotta start pushing back against that shit. It's not cool. And the sad thing is, bro, a lot of these dudes that's in the streets, they making less money than niggas working a 9 to 5. You can make more money by getting you a fucking warehouse job, working at Amazon. And you don't gotta work there forever. You could be working on getting a trade while working that job, so that eventually you can pivot. You know what I'm saying? Just make a, you know what I'm saying? You don't, come on, bro. Now for the rest of this video, man,
yeah, because everybody that's trapping in the streets or whatever the case, everybody ain't just having it like that. That just logically can't happen. If you got a whole bunch of drug dealers in one concentrated area, everybody's not finna be dumb eating, just dumb having crazy motion like that. It just ain't going. So most of the time, if you do choose that life, it's almost like it ain't as much of a 1% factor as like making it to the NFL or nothing, but it's almost like, bruh, if you decide to start selling drugs, the chances that you're gonna be a Frank Lucas, Bumpy Johnson type, El Chapo ass motherfucker, bro, those chances are slim to none. Like, most people that sell drugs are only ever nickel and dime type of dealers, bro. So, I mean, yeah, we gotta lean out of this. We gotta fall out of this as much as we can. And like you say, I understand that, you know, the circumstances are just what they are for some people, but as much as possible, as much as we can, we got to try to resist it and fight back against it and try to, you know, look for alternative routes, look for ways around it. And I know that's so much fucking easier said than done, but this obviously can't be the only answer.
I want to talk about how, especially to my black men, we got to start loving each other more.
Why we always tough?
No question.
Why every time you see another black man gang, you see another black shorty, folk, we got to look at each other like we are. I don't even know you, folk. I can't even say what up. Or you might be like, what the fuck you saying what up, folk? You step on a motherfucking shoe, they ready to blow. Like, shit got to stop.
100% facts, bro. And the thing is, a lot of the dudes that have that animosity towards another black person,
wouldn't have it for a
docile as
white
fuck
person.
If it was a person from another race, a white man walked through.
Facts.
How you
Without fail, every fucking time. I was just saying this earlier, but bro, it's just bro, these are facts.
docile as fuck if it was a person from another race, a white man walked through? How you doing, sir? What's up, boss?
This
Yeah.
nigga ended his life. What that mean? What that mean?
That means bragging.
Okay.
Gang shit.
I don't do no gang stuff.
This video is a prime example of what I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna just play it without
This sad.
the audio,
And
but as you-
this has happened to me before. You will be genuinely trying to have a regular, normal interaction with another black person, and this nigga taking it like I'm trying to press, like I'm trying to check you or something. Like, bro, I just said what's up. Like, in certain areas, you can't say what's good or what's up as like a conversation starter because they take what's up as nigga, what's up then? What's good? Like, bro, I just want to see how your day is. I want to make sure my brother good.
You see, they're staring each other down. He do a head nod. They still staring, and then the dude in the gang talking about what's bracking. He, you know what I'm saying? He ain't on none of that gang shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, why is a eye contact like niggas just looking at each other and we ready to scrap, bro? Niggas got so much misplaced anger.
And the bigger thing is like, why even as a gang member, why do you feel the need to keep putting the press on somebody that you see clearly ain't like about their life? He just told you, oh, bro, I don't do that gang stuff. Like, and you still trying to put, oh, yeah, nigga, yeah, you better know this what. Like, I don't know. That's where it get corny to me.
That needs to be put in different places, bro. It's pissing me off. But that's pretty much it, y'all. That's all I want to talk about in this one. If I have any YNs or anybody that's in the streets, man, hopefully I can steer you in a different direction. You can become a doctor, you can become a pilot, you can become a lawyer. I make videos all the time highlighting and showcasing the greatness that we can be. I know you might have grown up to a messed up environment. It happens, dog. It's a saying that a successful man, they asked him how he got there, and he was like, I had abusive parents. Then they ended up asking a homeless man the same question. How you got to this point? I had abusive parents. You know, I just want y'all to lock in. Black people, Black Americans, we have been through some of the hardest things ever in history. And like I state, this is a reason why a lot of this shit is taking place. But once again, we are some of the most resilient people to ever walk this earth. As soon as slavery ended, we built up colleges. We endured 400 years of the brutalness, dog. Just even reminiscing off that fact alone, it should want to make you lock in. Like me thinking about my ancestors slaving and living the way they had to do, man, I'm gonna be the greatest motherfucker ever for y'all. I got y'all. That's my mindset, man. I wish everybody would just lock in like that. No more talking, man. Love y'all. If you want to see something similar to this, go check out Black Excellence. Got them folks mad.
Yeah. Love you too, Antonio, man. Shout out to all my black brothers and sisters out there, man. I love y'all and I want to see y'all prosper. But that's gonna be all for this video, man. The takeaways I got for today, man, is just let's love up on each other, man. Because at the end of the day, I keep telling y'all, this is America. And black people, we got. So let's love up on each other. Let's stand together. Let's be with one another, and let's try to do better as a community. You know, each one teach one. You know, spread a little bit of love, spread a little bit of your message, and just be there for each other. As black people, I'm talking to y'all, be there for each other, bro. It's been proven to us time and time again that ain't nobody else gonna look out for us. Ain't nobody else gonna stand up and speak up for us. So we can't afford to have no intra-group conflict in the midst of, you know, this battle we already fighting. So I don't know. That's my little 2 cents on it. But that's going to be all for today's video, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Make sure y'all go check out Antonio's channel. Leave a like on his videos. Leave a like on this video also. Subscribe to him and subscribe to me, man. I'm going to catch y'all in this video. One love. It's made.